what games have you been playing lately?
What's a video game?
What is a video game? Yeah.
I always
I've been-
thought it was
Wow.
like a VHS tape, like, to me that's what it always implied when I was a kid, like, a videotape, like, video
I thought it was a
game.
floppy disk.
But wouldn't it then
Oh,
be
well-
called a floppy game?
Floppy bird.
Yes,
See, I was thinking Floppy Bird. Oh.
Hello, minasan. I am Jenin Juice, and welcome to Triangle to Talk. I'm joined today with Bobble the Dink,
Yo.
Danta the Fanta,
Hello, YouTube watchers. Wait, no, it's not your boy. Someone else.
Oh, you stole my line. Oh, damn. Well, I didn't say it, to be fair.
Well, you didn't say it.
Yeah. Okay,
Copyright
hello,
infringement.
YouTube watchers. It's your boy, Bobbledink. Give the
There we
fans what
go.
they want.
and Lucas the Skinny Bolton.
Hello, YouTube watchers. It's Lucas Bolton.
Yeah, hello, YouTube watchers. Alright, today we have a very special cast today, but before we get into that, I would just like to say that the Kiwi Dragon was meant to be here today, but unfortunately he's not feeling well. So
Yeah.
if you are watching this Kiwi Dragon, and then we hope you'll get better very soon.
Get better soon.
Get better soon,
Yeah.
Kiwi. Detective Pikachu sends you his hugs.
Yeah, sends
he's
sends
also-
love.
So,
I'll
you'll
get
see a
Bill from
replacement
Bill's
for this
44th
cast.
sends his hugs as well. There we go.
And my Ice Cream Dale sends his love too.
Anyway,
Yes. Lucas's
Hat
cat-
sends its love.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that your hat's gonna send the love.
That's good timing.
Yeah. What hat is that though, Lucas?
New Era hat. Yeah, one of my favourites.
Nice, awesome.
Oh yeah.
You look so
Um,
proud as you said that. You're like, yeah, that's my hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
One
actually
of
the
the few
subject
hats
of
that-
today's cast.
One of the few hats that fit this head. Yeah.
like given Lord Pikachu is here, it would have been cool if it was like Ash Ketchum's hat.
I mean, is this
Yeah,
Lord
yeah,
Pikachu?
would
This
it be
is
nice?
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is Lord Pikachu.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry, I made that difference.
Oh.
But
They're
where's
bitter
Lord
rivals.
Raichu, though?
Oh, he's a boomer, so he's not here.
Ah, fair.
Mm.
Yeah.
What
Can't
about
work out distance.
subordinate Pichu?
Well, Pichu isn't here either because nobody likes Pichu.
No. What about like
Yeah.
Plusle and what is the other one called?
Minun.
I
Mine.
can't get that many
Oh,
teddies.
and
I mean, what?
Marill, Azurill, Azumarill, Pachirisu, Emolga.
How
All
about
of them.
Entity Gengar?
There we
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I have
They can learn
Spyro back here.
electricity moves, can it?
Oh, I also have Pikachu there. Zombie Pikachu.
Ah, that's
Zombie
nice.
Pikachu. Ah, yeah, the one wearing a costume. That's not actually a
the one
Pikachu,
on
the Deuce type.
shirt. I mean, I can go and get it if you want, but
if you want to get it.
yeah. Oh, right, fine. I'll go get it. There we go.
Alright, get it. Go get it.
Ah,
You know, only if you want to, but also at the same time, go get it.
Yeah.
But also, go get it because you have to.
Oh my.
I choose.
Ooh,
Wow.
Man, I should have worn my Pikachu shirt.
because it came from Japan, but it was like a Japan large, and large people
Wow.
in Japan are like small people here.
Yeah.
But I never
Yeah.
have the
I
heart
was-
to get rid of it, so it sits proudly on my door.
Nice.
One time I bought
that's
a
awesome.
Japanese large shirt and it just like really didn't fit me. So I just
You
stretched
need-
it out and hoped it would eventually fit me. It did not.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a shame.
Doesn't want to get back on there now.
When the zombie Pikachu is down, he'll never want to go back up.
Well, exactly.
He wants to shock your brains. But yeah. But I guess let's move on into section 1 of the Triangle the Talkcast today. And I would like to spend a minute just to have something that is not going into our main topic today, but just something very casual, something that even people in the chat could respond to, and that will be. I thought that would be very cool. So we have a warm-up topic, and that warm-up topic is: what games have you been playing lately?
What's a video game?
In the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, what's a video game?
What is a video
what
game?
is
Yeah.
that?
It's a game that has some visuals and color, and you can interact with it.
I always
I've
thought
been-
it was
Wow.
like a VHS tape. Like, to me, that's what it always implied when I was a kid. Like, a videotape. Like,
I thought it was
video
a
game.
floppy disk.
But wouldn't it then
thought
be
it was-
called a floppy game or whatever?
Floppy bird.
Yes,
I was thinking Floppy Bird. Oh,
Developers make it
great
happen.
minds.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be a game now.
I saw
Floppy
a
Bird.
meme. I know this is off topic, so you can stop me if you want. But I saw a meme where it was someone got out a floppy disk, and their 10-year-old son was like, "Wow, you 3D printed the save icon," and yeah, it just stabbed them in the heart, in the soul.
Oh, dear.
Are we that
Uh,
old?
Well, apparently so.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Roger is, but yes.
I'm 25. I'll have you know.
I'm the same age as Rodri, so if Rodri's old, I'm old. And if Rodri's young, I'm young.
Well, I guess what you're saying is we're young, but on the topic of games, anyway, I recently got a PlayStation 5, because
Yes.
I finally saw it in the sex shop, CEX, not
Yes.
not the other kind.
Not Rodri, where
No,
do you
no,
go in
you
your spare
pronounced it.
time?
Yeah,
What games
Pronounce
do
it
you
correctly.
play? What games have you been playing? That's what you all want to know
I am
now.
about to answer. So I saw it in there for
Is it
400
Leisure
quid.
Suit
So
Larry?
I got the thing, and I was like, well, it'll be a bit weird spending 400 quid on a gaming console without getting a game. So for it, I got Gibbon Beyond the Trees. I got the Spyro Reignited trilogy on the third system that I own
Nice
it on.
choice.
So I have it on Nintendo Switch, on PC, now on the PS5. I got Crash Team Rumble. And then I got the first 2 Spider-Man games with an eye of getting the third one, because that's also done by Insomniac.
Ooh.
And they
Yeah.
sort of created my favourite
looking forward to
video
the new
game
one.
of all time. So I'm like,
Yeah,
Of
Let's
course,
work
yeah.
Ratchet and
return
Clank.
to them. Exactly.
Yeah.
Danta knows what's up.
yeah. I didn't know you liked it. I didn't know you liked Resistance 3.
Oh,
I love
my favorite
Disruptor.
game in the Resistance franchise. Yeah.
I love Disruptor. That's basically the first game they had. They captured lightning in a bottle. They didn't need to make anything after that.
Yeah, they didn't
Exactly.
need to take any criticism that led to them making Spar 1. Yeah.
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 I
Exactly.
hear they made a game involving some sort of Green Gecko or Orange Bandicoot or something
Oh,
along those
yeah.
lines.
Oh, that's the
Yeah,
one that
that's
Lumi
right.
Laura likes to run on Twitch a lot. Like, what is it? Gex one, where you run around capturing the,
Pete the
crystallized-
Dragon.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pete. Yeah.
Pete the Green Dragon.
Yes, Pete the Green Dragon.
That's my answer anyway. Yeah, so that's what I've been playing.
That's awesome.
Fair enough.
Right. I would like to hear more about
That's an
Gibbon, to be honest. Like, if you want to give us a brief summary of what that game is.
Sure. So Gibbon, I got it for £5 because it was on the discount store on PS5. And it's kind of like a game where literally it's side scroller, but there's only 2 inputs. You can either hit X to swing, or circle to run, I think it is. It's or I could be getting them mixed up, but basically it's 2 inputs. And your basic goal is to just swing and to not die, basically. And it follows,
Alright.
Okay.
it follows this story of a gibbon that's like born out in nature, and grows up with its older brother and whatever else. And as you progress from left to right throughout the game, nature slowly starts fading away and human intervention kicks in. So you have like forest fires, you have people trying to shoot and hunt these creatures, and his brother's actually shot and taken away, but he has to just keep on running away to safety. And it's really sad because like for most of the game you spend the whole time like playing co-op mode with this like other gibbon, and now he's gone, but you have to continue because you've got to fend for yourself. So in many ways it's like go on, sorry.
As I was just gonna say, like, you say co-op mode, so this game is 2-player, and then later the game just becomes 1-player.
Well, it's co-op mode, but it's with an NPC.
Okay.
But like there are some moves that you can do where the other character helps launch you, so that you can jump a bit higher and make larger gaps and whatever. Because as you go on, the game gets more difficult and stuff.
Nice.
And then basically you end up in the full-on concrete jungle, so out in civilization. And then there's like a younger gibbon that you're trying to stop from getting taken away, because it's like, oh well, now you're protective, you don't want to happen to him what happened to you. And it just like brings a lot of attention to the issues of deforestation and what these poor animals
I was
face.
like stories like that, yeah.
But it's a good game as well, so it gets the gameplay right first and foremost.
I like how you brought up the fact that you try not to die in the game, as if that's not the whole thing in every single platformer.
No, I thought we're supposed to die in platformers.
Yeah, well, maybe in Limbo.
It's like how saying the ride at the theme park is like, oh, I remember this ride. You go up a bit, and then you go down at like excruciating speed, and then it ends.
Yeah, which reminds me of a time I went to Disneyland in Tokyo. Like, I went with my friend, my sister and her friend, and with my partner as well. And like my sister's friend, she kept complaining how the ride was so short, but the lines were so long. It's like she was like, "Can we find a ride that isn't 5 seconds?"
Oh right, no, that is annoying. Actually, fair play.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a valid complaint.
Yeah, like the lines are like 2 hours, but like the ride's like 5 seconds.
Like when you see people queued outside McDonald's, it's like, why is everyone queued outside there?
Well, the thing is, like, you're guaranteed a seat, or you're guaranteed a like longer experience. Because if you're big like me and you're waiting at a theme park, there's no guarantee that the seats that they've mass produced on the roller coasters would then fit you. I've actually had to like either get off a ride or have it end early because of being big. And you do like this big walk of shame, and then like the whole park just looks at you because it's like, how dare you be a large obese person? You're ruining all our experiences. It's like, oh man, these are awful
We know
places.
why you're not on this ride.
Exactly.
And we're judging you.
Yeah. It is segregation at its finest. Well, maybe not, but
Yeah.
That's something
Exaggerate.
different.
Go ahead.
yeah. Dancer and Lucas, I feel we've not heard your gaming.
Yeah. So
Do you want to go first, Lucas?
It's Sonic and the Black Knight. Yeah, I've been playing that recently. Yeah,
I haven't played that, but I had a
I've
friend
actually been enjoying it more than I expected. Yeah, not gonna lie, it's got such good music. It really does.
Yeah, like those story book themed Sonic games, they're pretty unique ones, I would say.
Yeah, we'll never get another game like it. I don't think.
Well, there was Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though.
As long as it's not like Secret Rings' controls, we're all good, I guess.
That's fair.
I had no problem with Secret Rings, to be honest.
It's,
I prefer Black Knight over Secret Rings, to be honest.
I haven't played Black Knight,
Yeah.
so I can't say, but yeah.
I
It's
would
better
say,
than Secret Rings.
I'd
This
say
is a
so.
combo
Yeah,
I can't get involved in because I don't know my Sonic games.
that 3D blast.
Understandable.
Just
Oh,
Audrey
3D
just
Blast, yeah.
shrinking
And
the best one, though, isn't
and
it?
the Flash game, the Sonic Flash.
That's the best one. That is just Sonic Advance on the computer. That's obviously has to be good, right?
Sonic on the floppy disk.
Yeah.
Wait,
no,
you
back to
mean the
floppy disk.
3D printed save icon?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bringing things full circle here.
yeah. It's
Full
what you do in
circle together.
comedy: plant and payoff, set up and
Yeah.
back. You know?
But yeah, how did you find Sonic and the Black Knight then, Lucas?
Like some of the levels get a bit repetitive, but I actually think the idea of the game, like the story is particularly good for a Sonic game. I was quite impressed by that, and I've been trying to get Sonic games on my Steam Deck recently, so
Nice.
it took a while to get it to work, but it took I eventually got it to not run like pure shit, which is brilliant.
Fair enough.
It was like the characters were like, Sora, can you swing your sword? It's like, I don't think the game's supposed to sound like that.
You actually
Nah, that
sound like
sounds right.
Casey in some races when you did that impression. It's gonna love
That
me.
must be
That's
the
the way
easy
it's
mode
done,
tutorial.
Yeah, it is when the game doesn't work. Yeah, it's quite easy. In some way.
So what is the story?
What about
though?
you, Dan?
Like,
What's the story? So it's
Balamori.
so it's obviously like Sonic drops into a storybook like the first storybook game, except this time it's the round Knights of the Round Table story, and like Sonic is basically on a quest to get himself out the storybook, basically as he was before, but this time take down the King Arthur. But then I won't spoil it, but something happens
And
later
he
in the
has a
story,
sword.
and the sword is actually called Excalibur. Yeah, I think that's his name. Yes.
I see.
And
Caliban,
So
he's got an attitude.
Is it like the story of King Arthur but with a Sonic skin on it then?
Yeah, because like the whole
I
thing
love
is like,
that.
they're all chivalrous and they've all got respect and all that, but like Sonic just doesn't give a shit about any of that, and so it's sort of the contrast of the two dynamics. I think that was the whole point of it. But the actual levels themselves, like it's always like sort of the fantastical ethereal elements that you'll see in those kinds of settings. So
I've
it
noticed
gets
there's
a
a
lot
Sonic on
of
your
things right.
wardrobe as well.
Hmm?
There's a Sonic on top of your
Oh, yeah.
wardrobe.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Maybe he
Yes.
sends condolences to, or not condolences, well wishes to Kiwi.
No condolences.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sends well wishes to Kiwi Dragon. Yeah.
Words.
As does the Hyper Dino that I'll be getting for you very soon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, the game sounds interesting, and it does sound like it's pretty much
The
just.
sword the sword plays surprisingly decent use of the motion control. I'd say it's
Okay.
for one.
Yeah, interesting. That sounds just pretty much like the same type of game as Sonic and the Cedar Rings, just with a different coat of paint on it.
And add a slightly tighter control. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, Danta, how about you?
So I've kind of been jumping a lot between different games lately, trying to figure out which one I want to play next. Like I've been playing
Yeah.
bits of Spyro, bits of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I've been playing bits of Celeste, bits of Pokemon
Foreshadowing.
Scarlet and Violet. Exactly, Celeste Let's Play coming up.
Yeah, Celeste
Um,
tournament coming up. You mean?
But yeah, so that's mostly what I've been doing. Because like about a month or so ago, I finished a game called Master Detective Archives Raincode, an amazing game made by the team who made Danganronpa. I recommend playing it if you haven't. But it's a Switch exclusive. But since then, I haven't really been playing any.
It was on the
games.
PS Vita before.
I think the Danganronpa games were.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
But this new one's a Switch exclusive.
Nintendo's not letting anybody take it.
Exactly.
They found this franchise with a lot of money and thought, ooh, money.
They're like the Activision of
Exactly.
Japan.
Now we've got to have money, in the words of Tom and Jerry. Film.
So, as you have a selection there of throwing games, which one would you say you've enjoyed the most?
Probably one I just said, Master Detective Archives Raincode, because it's a nice mystery game.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't really go into any details about the game without giving away massive spoilers, but if you like mystery games and you're not squeamish to blood, play it.
Well, if you want, is that also on Nintendo Switch or PC or whatever?
That one's Switch exclusive, yeah.
Okay.
One of them's not screams to blood, but don't like mystery stories.
Probably not good for you then,
Oh, okay.
because the game is entirely mystery based.
Okay. Well, since we're not going to mention the story, like, are you able to use motion control for
No,
taking
no
blood or
motion
something?
controls. It's more puzzle based.
I see. Nintendo,
The
you
gist
have
of it
learned.
is the gist of it that I can go into without going into spoilers is the main character is a trainee of quote unquote master detective, special detectives which have like supernatural powers, and him and a bunch of other detectives have to go investigate this mysterious city that's isolated from the rest of the world, where it's constantly raining, and it's ruled by a company that's pretty much corrupt.
I see.
And you have to
As it
solve
goes.
all the mysteries surrounding the city.
I
That's
see.
as far as you're going to go, but it's corrupt. That's all you need to know.
That's pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and people die every chapter.
Okay.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
That's literally the premise of the game, though. So
Sounds like Game of Thrones.
Maybe it'll be worth it for the mystery, you know.
Game of Thrones, except less gory.
Yeah.
Or like Charles Dickens, where I think he literally invented the term cliffhanger. And just,
Yeah.
every chapter, because it was all like serialized before it was novelized, like just a character has to die or something big and grandiose has to happen. It's like that, but in a video game.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But
Yeah.
what about you, Jen? You played any good games lately?
Yeah. Well, as most of you probably know, I have a big backlog of games I have to play before I can play any of the other juicy games that have been coming out in the past 2 years.
That's fair.
Yeah. So the main game that I've been playing is Kingdom Hearts: Birth by Sleep in the PS4
Nice.
My
collection.
mate will love you for that,
Oh,
because
love the
he's a
Kingdom Hearts
massive
games.
Kingdom Hearts fan. Like,
And if you don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, it's just basically Final Fantasy meets Disney, and with some original characters from Square Enix as well.
I thought you were going to say Square's Charge.
Maybe
Go to Square to Dodge, you know? The
Well,
You
chapter
missed
where,
the title
the
drop,
chapter where,
man.
Square
the
Enix.
chapter where Donald and Goofy meet up with
Square
Bobbledink
Enix.
was the most touching.
I was going to say, I don't remember being in that game, but there we go. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, it was Boobledink.
that makes more
Aye.
sense. Yeah, fair.
The more you know.
See,
Yeah.
that's actually the real reason Kiwi's not here today. He's recording his lines for the next crossover.
yeah.
Fair. Nice. That's coming out soon,
He
actually.
lied
So,
about being sick.
Yeah, the Kiwi Dragon for Kingdom Hearts 4 confirmed.
yeah. Hashtag cancel Kiwi Dragon? I don't know. Or
Hashtag Kingdom Kiwi.
Kingdom Kiwi.
Hashtag
There we go.
don't-
That's better.
Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts
yeah.
4, Kiwi Ghouls, they're not.
Kingdom Kiwi is supported by the Sonic plush that I forgot who made it. I think it wasn't Tommy, but it may as well have been at this point. Yeah.
Well, yeah, to give you just a brief summary about Kingdom Hearts, to my knowledge, is that, you have this boy, he has a massive key, he fights darkness, he has to destroy darkness, or make a balance between light and dark. But in the game I'm playing right now, it's set before the main events of the series to give people some context about the people who wield these keyblades, and just what happened before the main character came in. And right now, there are actually 3 characters you can play off in this game. Usually, you just play as one, but they have 3 characters in this game, and you pick a character at the start that determines the way the game goes. And
Oh, interesting.
depending on the character you get that part of the story. So if a character does not show up in a cutscene, you don't see that cutscene unless you play as the other character who was in that cutscene.
See, I like the Kingdom Hearts games, but I've never played this one, so that's actually really interesting to know.
Yeah, so you have
As
to
far
play
as I'm-
through. Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say, as far as I was aware, it was only one character, and that was Aqua.
Well, the others, like as Ventus and Terra,
Gotcha.
yeah, you
I've
have
heard
to.
those names.
Yeah, you have to play as all three of them. You have to play through the game pretty much 3 times, in order to get the whole story of the game.
That sounds like a very you have to be into that kind of replay the game mindset to enjoy it. Really,
It's
yeah.
basically Bandersnatch that was released on Netflix a few years ago, where the whole like choose your own adventure like trend like really kicked off, and everyone's like, right, I need to watch all the alternate endings, all the scenes, and they had about 50 branching off each way. So
How did you manage to compare a TV show to this?
I mean, if it's 50 endings, that sounds more like Shadow the Hedgehog rather than
Ah!
100 endings. But
Another hedgehog.
controversial,
game.
Lucas.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very accurate. Actually, not going to lie. Yeah, that's.
I was gonna say as well.
Shout out to Gary for doing 326 endings in the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
I still can't
Still
believe
that.
someone's
I
willing
think
to
he's
do
at
that much.
200 or something like that at this point. Yeah.
There's a lot of endings to Slash out the Hedgehog.
And a lot of developer resources wasted too.
Yeah. But thankfully, Birth by Sleep, it was originally on the PlayStation Portable, so it's shorter than most Kingdom Hearts games, but it's still like
One of those games that was on the fated PlayStation Portable that ended up failing.
failing many times. But
And it remade tons of games. It remade Mega Man X, Mega Man 1, and those games you can only emulate now because they've never been ported.
I'm pretty sure you're able
Yeah.
to emulate
I'd
the
rather
original
emulate them.
Spyro and Crash games on it, but they ran like doggy doo doo.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I
yeah.
have
They
the
did.
PlayStation Network versions of the original Spyro trilogy on my PSP because I got bored one day. I was like, you know what? I'm going on holiday soon. I want to play Spyro. Let's download this on here.
So I love
and
that you
ever
guys.
since then, yeah,
No, I was just gonna
ever
say
since then, I just never played it.
I loved that
ahead, sorry.
Joseph and Lucas were calling it PlayStation Portable, even though PSP was the system that invented or started the trend of us calling it PS and then insert whatever variation it is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like PS3, PS4, PS5. PS6
Yeah,
should be
when-
coming
yeah.
soon, and I wanted a Bugs Life game on
PlayStation
PlayStation
6.
6 because I dreamed about it when I was a kid, and I want it to happen. So
Specifically on PS6.
yeah, I was like,
Like, you were ahead of your game then. What?
I was,
think
I
I-
was 4, possibly. Like,
I think I heard a rumor that it's actually going to be for the PS10.
Oh, nice.
okay, cool. So I was out by about
that's
4
way ahead of
PSs.
its time. Yeah,
4 generations.
They're just taking the PS at this point, but
generations.
I was too
Um,
proud of that one.
But yeah, that's like very
Can't wait to
very
do that
short in
back in the day.
comparison to most Kingdom Hearts games, and it's
Hmm.
it's like 25 hours long. Like each character takes around maybe 8 to 10 hours each.
Okay, it's not too bad of
But-
considered.
If you know, I guess if you even if just casually, it should be just 25 hours. Like I think that all the stories are pretty much the same length. It's just like you spend less time in some levels than others with different characters. So.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, but apart from that, I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet.
Very nice choice.
Oh, nice.
That's fun. Bit buggy in terms of visuals, but the frame rate's not too bad. I wish they patched the game.
That's fair.
Is that?
But
is
yeah.
that? I take it it's on the Switch, right?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, now I know why you're talking about patching because it's like, that'll never get patched. Good luck.
But it's still a fun
They've done
game.
a
overall.
lot of- They've done a lot of patches for Scarlet and Violet, and none of them have fixed the actual issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what those updates did. I have no idea.
They made it so the game ran at 31 frames.
Oh,
no,
wow.
I'm bullshitting here.
Because
Impressive.
we were lacking that frame difference, like that makes the whole experience,
Yeah,
what
it
is
makes
what is interesting though is that the fans they actually use the emulator to fix the frame rate. They've done it themselves. Like, okay, Nintendo, if you're not going to do it, we're going to do it.
Well, it's funny because I remember
Fine, I'll do it myself.
I remember about a year ago, or was it a couple of years ago at this point, Among Us announced that they had
Among Us.
added Braille to their signs in game and whatever. Like all these years of all these wonderful mods being created for it and everything, and the development team did nothing. And then after all the hype for the game died down, they're like, "Oh, we have Braille on our signs now," even though it's on a screen, so you can't actually feel the thing anyway.
You have to wait for 5 days.
I played Among Us so many times, even with Danta, even with Joseph, and I even played it with Rodri a couple of times as well. And I don't remember ever playing it. It's one of those games to me.
I like Among Us, but I don't think I'll ever go back to it and just doing an Among Us video in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a forgettable game. I think the thing that sticks out to it more is the voice calls that it leads to. Yeah. But then, you go to someone like Disguised Toast and he has a monopoly on that. Anyway.
You vented in front of me, Marcus.
What? No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. It's like, yes, you did. It's like, no, not at all. It's like, all right, I guess we're
you vented.
What's venting? That's the thing. That's when you hide in the game. Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember there was a specific game we played where I hit the emergency button. They're like, what's up? And I was like, I think we should just vote out Marcus because he's been the imposter for the last 6 rounds. And everyone was like, all right, fair enough.
You remember when you solved the case and nobody listened to you? Yeah, do you remember?
I remember that.
And you were really angry about it. You were like, why is no one listening to me? And then you ended up being right.
Yeah. So almost I know things,
Okay, you convinced me. We need an Among Us series.
Yeah. Me and I'll just say,
in the comments, we need Among Us for Jackbox.
I'll just say, me and my partner with my sister, we played Among Us, online with some randos. And
I've never done that actually. Yeah, I've never done it with randos. Yeah.
When it's difficult, man. But when
Made rando before, but yeah,
it is better with friends. But when I was playing, and my partner was the monster, the imposter. She was
I see what you did there.
Yeah. She was going through vents, and she had no idea this is what only she could do because she was the imposter.
Yeah.
So she was going through. It's like, oh, this is amazing! I just through the map. That is awesome. And then she just kept killing people. But the ironic thing is that she won.
Why?
What? How did she win that?
I don't know.
She failed.
Oh, it's like task failed successfully.
Yes.
My goodness. We were both thinking it, Dancer.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
It's also.
And then I told.
Go on. Sorry.
I was just going to say, then when she won, I told her, you're the only one who can go through the vents.
No, it's also it's the meme of that person who graded someone's homework assignment in red ink, and it's like, I don't know how, but you've used the wrong formula, but you've come up with the correct answer. It's basically that.
I think it's in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what it's like. Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Speaking about X's, we have a special announcement today. And
do we need to drum roll for this?
Yeah, if you want. We have a new series coming to Square to Charge. Channel Square to Charge.
So Square to Charge.
Charge. Nice. I like that. That should be the next
Square
intro.
To charge.
Charge.
Square to charge.
Awesome.
Lucas was the best one as usual.
Yeah, as everyone's been listening to the games we've been playing and how we've been saying about series to play games on the channel, this is where we're going to how we're going to be doing this. We have a new series, and it is called X to Play.
X2
Play.
Yeah, you want to be
Play.
careful of this
I'm
one.
trying to do a play button.
Oh,
Trying to do a
okay.
play button.
Yeah. X2 play.
X2 play.
Play. I look
can't
like
do it
Kermit
too.
the Frog.
I can't do it too. There you go.
Yeah. Just to briefly say what? Oh, not briefly, but
Play.
go over what X to Play is. It's
Yeah, just very briefly, moving on.
yeah. I sometimes say words and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know why I say them.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the pizza. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the podcast.
Back to the pizzas.
Yeah. During the podcast.
So X to Play, it's a series. It's a Let's Play series where it's not just going to be one person in front of a camera doing stuff, playing a game. It's it's a community-based series where everyone from the Square to Charge team are able to make a series of a video game, do different parts of a video game from start to finish, and it can fall into many different categories: 100%, any percent, or just for laughs in general. And there's very specific people in this cast because I'll reveal that the first episode is starring me, Bobolink, Dandafanta, Lucas, and the Kiwi Dragon. Which
Your
unfortunately
favourite
Kiwi
anime
Dragon
character.
can't be. Yeah,
Mm.
Kiwi Dragon can't come in today. But yeah, we
no,
wish you well.
Kiwi's definitely here. He's just off
Wait,
screen.
wait.
Let me go speak to him. Hey, how you doing, Kiwi? Hey, yeah, I'm doing good. See, he's
Yeah. That,
Oh, okay,
I didn't
nice.
know he was bunking.
Whoa! It's
Oh,
like
is
he's
that
in the
why
room.
he's,
Wait, he was.
Is that why he's not been online for the past week? Because he was flying to see you, Danta. Yeah.
exactly. He's just
Yeah.
a bit camera shy.
Oh,
Isn't that
yeah,
right,
yeah.
Kiwi? Yeah, no, I'm just a bit camera shy.
Very
fair
small,
enough.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Good thing he's trying to make it as a streamer, but you know, like.
I also turned him into a Pikachu teddy.
Oh,
Ah.
fair.
His soul is trapped in Detective Pikachu.
His soul.
He's the Kiwi mouse now, right?
He's never been more present in a podcast, and he's not even here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. What do you mean?
It does
Is
mean he's no longer the main character.
Oh yes, here. Sorry. What? Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I don't want to break Kate. Yeah.
He's looking at me, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah. Don't look
He's
at
in
me.
he's in the aeroplane when I'm going to Spain. I was tipped off about it.
Ah.
This is where my webcam cuts off and I just come back as a corpse.
Oh yeah,
That'll be a
but
cool
like
thing.
that.
Like
I mean,
that,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You mean?
No, I mean more like this.
Spooky
There you go.
stories with Bolding.
I had to like get out
Spooky
the
with the
room there when it was a bit dark there for a moment, so I had to like zoom out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back now. Oh, it's back.
I know. Cool.
Oh, but Lord Pikachu is also still here. So oh shit.
Nice. Awesome.
I guess we can't resume normal affairs.
Yeah. That's okay. We can still have the banter from Kiwi's soul. But yeah. We have already recorded the first episode of X to Play, And before we reveal the game, we'll reveal the game at the end of the cast. But I want to give people a chance to try and guess what the game is going to be through the later part of the cast.
Oh yeah, good idea.
You
Actually,
mean us, because we know what game it is, right? Like
the audience.
Oh,
and
the audience. Okay.
YouTube thing. Yeah,
The audience. I
lost
want
there
the
for a second.
audience. Sorry, being more clear. I want the audience to guess what the game is before we reveal it at the end of the
So
cast.
we've actually fully recorded the whole series, but none of us knew what game we were playing. Just wouldn't let us know.
He actually had
Yeah,
us blindfold ourselves, and he was like, it was like blindfold percent, that race you did with Skater a few years ago.
Yes.
Like, yeah, he's like,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Shout out to that
gallivant
video.
around the room, it's all right, and we somehow 100%ed it. Like,
Yeah, with my directions.
Pretty much, yeah.
Where to charge, triangle to talk, up to go, forward.
I know, crazy, right?
But yeah. So the way these Let's Plays are going to be going, at least this first series, as you all remember, we recently did a 1999 tournament, and by the time you've watched this, hopefully you've seen the grand finale of that. So if you haven't, and you want to say spoilers, then watch it and just come back real quick
We
in like 5
apologise for the
seconds.
length of the grand finale.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it may-
say,
it may-
they'll be gone for a while before they come back to this, but
the length
See you in
of the
5
grand
hours.
finale. The length
Yeah.
of the grand finale just to reveal it was me all along.
yeah.
But yeah,
You might want to get a pillow and
Spoilers.
popcorn ready. Yeah.
if you are one of
Spoilers.
if you are one of those people, then say in the comments, I just went to the grand finale, then I came back. Just like that.
Yeah.
So remember
I
to give us the hidden password we said during the grand final. I don't
Yeah.
remember when we said it, so you better just watch the full 5 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Think about it.
It's good for the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah. It's good
Yeah.
for our YouTube algorithm. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
And watch all of the Versus series while we're at it, because those need to.
And
that
there will
viewership
be
needs up as well.
Shout out to Versus.
and there will be an arcade battle which is sort of merged with Versus coming out soon as well. When I take my finger out to edit it, but
Nice.
it'll be up.
Yeah.
Be up
Nice.
something, yeah.
I feel bad. We've just used your cast, Joseph, to just plug our stuff. So should probably go back to what you were saying.
It's like it's everyone's cast, really.
Yeah, very
I'm
true.
just steering this car.
Very analogous, I would say.
Yeah, how this is like the 9-9 tournament. Our winner is our very own Lucas Skinny Bolton. So
Yeah.
very congratulations to you.
It's I won a while ago, but I still won.
Yeah.
The
Detective
belt is
Pikachu
yours.
would clap, but his hands are too stubby.
Before I reveal the next part, I'm gonna say, how does it feel to win, Lucas? Just give us like words.
Yeah, so it's very like just liberating to know that you finally won something that you tried to win for 3 years. Like just because like although it doesn't always look like it from ISGP2, like I've been trying to win a tournament since the very start. So yes, there you go.
You finally done it.
The closest I came to it before was in the Super Gex League, but if you've seen that, you all know what happened there.
The universe decided it wasn't your time.
No,
They wanted you to win something better.
a couple of people that didn't play the game as much as me did beat me in it, so yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You went quite far in, like, I think a few tournaments on some other channels as well. But did you ever...
yeah, Crash Bandicoot tournaments mostly. Yeah,
Yeah, you made it to the final there.
I did actually, yeah. And Super Crash League, I got up to round 2, I think. Yeah, but I was up against Toto, and we all know how hard he can be, and that was
Yeah.
why I didn't make it much further.
I can't believe
Yeah.
Smudgy beat him, actually, but
I know.
Yeah.
I think, but like when I
Time to
faced
come home.
Toto, like it was after that. When I
Time to come
faced
home.
Toto, it was after that defeat. So I think he was really up in his guard, because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am very glad that you come to winning a tournament. Anyway,
Oh, thank you.
it's a
Yeah.
grand achievement. You played really well. I was in the chat and
Yeah.
watching the race. It was a great race, and yeah, you performed really well. And so, big congratulations to
Very
you.
well deserved.
Oh, thank you. And a
Um,
couple of times I was distracted by Casey, but it still didn't stop me.
We just need him to record a full on soundtrack now. We got a taste.
A full-on musical, yeah.
Yeah, like
The case
yeah,
of
we just
one.
need to get actors to play ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not. It's like every time he comes on a video, it's always like, oh, what is my new hidden talent? Oh, it's singing. Oh, it's memeing. Oh, well, no, that's not hidden talent, but oh, it's making puns. Stuff like that. It's always something different. Yeah.
One of my friends once told me that they always thought Seth Rogen would play me in like the story of my life.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know what? I can
It's
see
got,
that.
like,
Yeah.
the ginger beards, yeah. Sort of
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's worse things to be compared to. Johnny Depp will play Dancer, obviously.
Yeah.
Um,
We've established I look like Johnny Depp without my glasses on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't see it, but that's more because I don't see without these on.
I reckon
Uh,
Zac Efron will be
oh.
Janine Juice, and I don't know, David Tennant for Lucas Bolton, possibly because he's Scottish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very Scottish guy, actually.
Yeah.
That's it. Very fitting.
yeah. Oh, Dancer, you seem a bit clammy.
Oh
So
wow!
it's
Like, died for a moment.
oh, did I just see like you transform into another character there?
Yes.
Dancer never
Thanks
said this,
thanks
but
to the
he's
power of
actually a
great
professional
internet.
actor.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's true.
He's not
Definitely.
actually called Danny. He's actually Johnny Depp. That man can do no wrong.
I mean, not actually Johnny Depp. Yeah, so my name's Gerald. I'm actually the actor who plays Danta on this channel. And it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Fair. I look
Oh,
forward to
hi,
behind the
Gerald.
scenes there.
I look forward to watching the commentary track for this of how you managed to hide this all along, Gerald. Well done.
Ah, thank you, mate.
Yeah. So that line that Danta says, "Did I just win?" That was iconic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so my thought
Ah,
process
yes.
behind that was I wanted to bring something to the table that like truly captured the surprise in the moment.
Fair. Yes, truly inspired acting choice. Sorry,
I'd
Dan,
also
you.
say it was chillingly
Go on.
pathetic.
I keep veering us off topic. I'm sorry.
Ah,
I might have
it's
listed
fine.
so
it
good.
sometimes.
It's fine. Oh, we're not tied for time or anything like that.
Good joke. Good joke.
So, the reason why we brought up the 99.9 tournament in relation to Extra Play
Yeah.
is the turn order in which we're going to be playing the game, because everybody in the Extra Play series each gets a turn to play the game per episode. So a different person's going to play the game every single episode. And the first player we have up is Lucas, because he is the champion of 1999, and we are celebrating 1999 with not just us, but with the game we are playing as well. And if you want to take a guess at what the game is going to be, you should listen to all of the hints throughout the cast.
Oh,
So yeah,
you definitely should. Right enough. You don't.
Yeah.
What could these hints be?
Yeah. Bearing in mind we don't know either. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
we were in this
Yeah.
series
Well,
and we don't
only
know
one.
what game it was. So.
Oh, to blow
Only
your
one
mind.
person knows. Yeah.
Bet it's Elmo's Letter Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Masterpiece.
wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I've already revealed like the first hint in this cast. So if you if you caught it, good job.
Is it Kingdom Hearts?
Possibly. I cannot confirm or deny.
Oh,
I can neither confirm nor
pretty
deny.
sure.
I can't press
I'm
circle to
pretty sure-
confirm. No.
I think Birth by Sleep was 99, right?
It may have taken 99 years to make it, but
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing, really.
took so long they
Um,
actually started the production cycle before like TVs were invented.
Based in red pill, not gonna lie.
to give you an idea how long these Let's Play videos are going to be, it's going to be 30 minutes each. Roughly 30 minutes, like maybe just a little bit over or a little bit under. But each episode is going to like feature 2 levels, specifically in the game we have chosen for this first series. And yeah, so that is the Let's Play, that is the structure, and that is the cast for the first series. We have something else exciting, as most of you probably know if you follow me on Twitter or you've seen anything to do with my Twitch streaming in the past, or like if you're even in the Discord. I am an artist. I'm a character designer, illustrator, graphic designer, whatever. And I have been the guy who's been making all the artwork for Squares of Charge since it started. So all the logos you see, and anything else that is made by me, except for like this triangle to talk background. That is Danta, I think. Is that right?
And I didn't make the backgrounds. I just took whatever was used from the tournament.
I see, fair enough.
And I didn't make them either. I just stole it from
He does
Google
know how
Images.
to green screen, though. He does know how to
Yeah.
green screen. That's
Yeah.
that's what's most important.
Just make the screen green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just in your case, I'd just put Lord Pikachu or Protective
I
Pikachu
thought
up.
what you did, Dancer, was you
They can
actually
both be
like.
in.
I thought you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
screenshot the video frame by frame and like went over it with MS Paint or something.
I did.
Is that why it always took so long to edit? As well as like,
Pretty
as well
much,
as doing that, I was like, all right, and I want all these extra edits on top. So no wonder you sent me that long message. Like,
Pretty much, yeah. Although those messages were also for the video.
okay, cool, nice. So you've not secretly been upset with me this whole time. Good.
Oh no,
Against-
I actually hate you so much right now.
Oh, fair, yeah. Well,
But that's
let's
just Danta. Like, Gerald actually doesn't have a problem with you, man.
okay. Such good acting. I felt sensitive for a second.
Did you just pick the name Gerald because you played Sonic Adventure 2 recently?
So maybe.
Oh, it goes so deep. There's so many layers to it.
It's an iceberg, mate. It's like that's our YouTube iceberg for the month. Yeah.
Oh, I look forward
This
to
is
the
on
Squares
iceberg
of Charge
every month.
iceberg video. That's going to be so great.
Yeah.
That'll be
Marcus
something
is
else
right
I'll make.
below. I'm right above. Yeah.
Coca-Cola will
Crashing
be
it in.
right at the bottom of the iceberg.
I'll make I'll make like the X circle, triangle, or square buns into iceberg form, and that will be our iceberg. And so yeah, I've been making the artwork, and now we will reveal on the screen. We have icons for our Let's Play videos, so you know who is talking. We're not going to be showing cameras. We're just going to be showing artistic profiles, cartoon versions of ourselves, basically.
They don't
I
wanna
thought we
look at
turned
our
into
ugly
cartoon
mugs, like-
characters.
I thought I was that character. Yeah. I thought.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
I mean,
I forgot about that.
it looks like me, so I mean, yeah, I thought it was me.
Yeah,
But anyway,
and the icons. They've been fun to work on, fun to collaborate with everybody, and like what you want, what things you want. And if you look closely into each of these profile icons, you will see that there are some references to the person in general. So if you've been following the channel and the community for a while, then these references will stick out to you. But if you're a fan of PlayStation, regardless, you'll see that there are also other references in there too.
Hey.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's an actual picture of that guy.
Oh yeah. So I've been receiving some nice feedback. So if you want to voice your opinions on this cast, then you have the room, everybody.
I think you've done an amazing job with all of them.
Thank you.
I think Dant has more or less summed up our thoughts on it. You know, I
Pretty
sort
much.
of, yeah, like to be honest, like I didn't even send you that good a picture. It was just a picture of me taking a selfie while I was on the train on my way to. I think
Yeah, I
London
noticed
at
you're at the
time.
station.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh, you know, true Bobbledink fashion, put me in like a chicken costume, have me holding a controller. And I wanted you to I wanted to commission you to do something like that for my like actual gaming channel for quite some time. And you delivered, mate. It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
It really makes me happy hearing that.
Yeah, I thought you got the features spot on exactly, and also it's brilliant because like it means that I get to add a third drone to the slew of Rochery Brown drones with me that just happens to be in them. So yeah,
Awesome.
including one that including the other two that I showed Rodri when he was up here actually.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
like some really good drawings in there actually. On the topic of your one as well, Lucas, I think Janin Juice, you like captured Lucas's character. Like I don't know why, but like when I see the picture, it almost looks like he's about to have a go at Marcus. Like, you know, you've really captured his spirit through and through.
That's exactly what I think when I look at
Yeah.
it. Yeah, actually.
You see this square? You're going through it.
Aye.
You're going through it.
Yeah. Yes.
And you will say, "Thank you for letting me into your hole."
Yeah.
Who's that on Dante's?
Oh, that's Score Bunny.
Score Bunny.
Score Bunny. That's the
knew-
first
I knew who
Pokemon
that was.
Go gets.
I thought that was
Score Bunny.
Marcus.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
so
could be
did I.
Marcus.
I was going to put a
Score Bunny.
square over it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
you
it's
did an
very
amazing
nice.
job. Also, I know Kiwi's not here, but I can tell he really liked what you did for his one as well.
Yeah.
Because he made
Yeah.
it his channel icon, his Discord icon, his Discord profile picture.
It's also his Twitter profile.
Yeah, so you know he's really like gotten your artwork out there because he has quite a nice, you know, following in his own right. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
like
you should be really proud.
everyone. Yeah, I am, and it's just like everyone's just been very, like really cool with the artwork and doing the best to make sure that the artwork is known, the art and just basically just been overall really great. I guess clients, commissionees,
Yeah.
whatever you'll call them, but yeah, that it's been really great. It's been a dream working on these profiles. It's been lovely working with you guys. So
Yeah.
I look forward to working even
That's
more
I
with you.
really
You love
appreciate
it.
it.
Yeah, you've done so much for this channel in terms of artwork.
Yeah.
Like we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And you can
No
tell
worries.
like every single thing you do. Like it's not just it wasn't just a
The
case
labour
of,
of
you
love.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't just a case of like, oh, we need a banging logo for our brand to attract clientele and, you know,
Yeah.
boost the algorithm. Like it was really done with a sense that, you know, you care about the artwork and you believe in the project of this channel and sort of, you know, what it stands for and the community we want to create.
I think
You can't fault
Square to Charge. I think Square to Charge has a chance to, you know, go just beyond our casual little hobby that we originally planned it to be. Like we can just like reach out to so many people and give people enjoyment. Even like if you have like a rubbish day,
Yeah.
if you would have something to come
Yeah.
back to. I
Yeah.
think that is what our channel is going to be. Our
It's like
channel's
a
going to
very
be
look at, actually, yeah.
a really happy community based channel with lots of great people, and just somewhere nice you can go if you want to have distractions or if you want to just have fun in general.
I remember Al and Garth actually saying to me that they have just been watching some Square to Charge videos just just while they're on their way to work or while they're at the gym or something. So it's like nice to know that even some of our close mates who, they've been on the channel,
Yeah.
but they're maybe not as involved in it, like they've been getting that enjoyment as well.
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
just, how much more we can do that for people will be lovely.
Yeah. And that is also the spirit of Extra Play. We are going to be just bringing casual experiences, laughs, banter, and just basically a very good time and playing possibly your favorite game, which is
It
really cool.
embodies a greater focus, I think, on the banter, because it's more about not so much about the quality of gameplay, but so much about quality of content. That one, I think that's what you'll see, hopefully, as the extra plays come out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. And so yeah, that is that's the main topic done. We have talked about extra play and we talked about our icons. So one thing is less to say in this section of the cast is we hope that you are looking forward to extra play, our new Let's Play series, and to meet lots of new people, lots of cool people, and to see us more in future videos. So that's very exciting.
Yes, indeed.
And I look forward to finally finding out what this mysterious game is.
Yeah.
Well, pay attention to our next section, and you'll probably it's pretty much very clear what the game's going to be through this next section. So, I think it is, but keep your ears open and your eyes peeled, whatever. And so our next section is kind of like really a first for the cast. I just thought it would be a fun idea to have something that we talk tonight, have a nice conversation, but now let's actually see who has the best knowledge of something. And so
not me.
So I like to reveal that we are going to have a quiz this time round. I prepared, and it's an extra play quiz. And this quiz, the idea is it's not about the Let's Play in terms the series as terms of the series as a whole, but what we are going to be playing.
Okay.
So all these questions are based on the game that we are going to be playing for the first series of Extra Play.
I have a question about the quiz. Is it going to be scored? So there's going to be a winner at the end of it, or?
Yes, we are going to be crowning a winner, and it's basically just for bragging rights.
And the winner gets the belt. There we go.
Yeah. The winner gets the golden. The winner gets the golden Extra Play icon.
Ooh, okay.
The winner gets a friendly handshake.
Yeah, awesome. And so how this is going to work is I will ask you a question, and I've written 10 questions, but we'll see how time goes. Hopefully, we'll get time to do everything. So how this is going to work? I'll ask you a question, and if you want to buzz in to answer, you have to say your name.
Right.
So if you want to answer, say your name, give me an answer, and
like our real names or usernames.
Usernames.
Okay, cool.
Well, it really doesn't matter with Lucas.
Does Detective Pikachu get a vote?
Yeah, I'll accept Detective Pikachu. Go ahead. Well, it's a bit long to say.
All I'll be able to say is Pika Pika anyway, so. I
Yeah.
maybe wouldn't bother.
Pika, Pika.
Detective Pikachu.
But yeah,
Unless one of the answers
Um,
is Pika. Sorry.
yeah, it's okay. And if someone gets it right, then you get a point. You get an orb. Okay,
Yay.
Okay.
you get an orb,
Let's do
Is
this.
this a
And-
hint?
and but if you get an incorrect answer, another person that you are frozen out, and another person gets to answer. It has time to answer. And so yeah, that is the thing.
Okay.
There are 10 questions.
Okay.
The person with the most orbs in the end wins.
Let's do this.
Woo. Let's
So
see this.
awesome.
Woo.
So
Yeah.
here we go. The extra play quiz.
Let's do this.
So
Oh, yeah.
here it is. Question 1. How many gems do you need to head bash?
Danta.
Bubble Dink.
Danta, go ahead.
My name's not Marcus.
There's 1,000.
That is correct. Bing bong.
Ah.
Yay!
1,000 gems to learn head bash
I would
in
have been wrong.
in a certain game.
Strange. I don't
Uh,
remember. I don't remember Ratchet and Clank having this feature.
Yeah.
Didn't you know it was like in that secret level, I think.
Cool.
You get that
Oh,
famous head
yes.
bash move.
Yeah.
And
Of course.
yeah, you get like the head bash jetpack or whatever.
I knew
Um,
it.
Okay, so that is 1 all to you, Dante. Awesome. Congratulations
Yay.
on getting the first one. Okay, so
Thank you.
question 2. How many gem lamps are there in Glimmer?
Bubble Dink.
Ding, ding,
Go
ding,
ahead.
ding. Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Ding. Bubble Ding.
12.
That is correct. Ping pong.
Yes.
Yay!
So yeah, that is a orb to you, Bubble Dink. Okay, question 3. What day, date, and year did the original Spyro 2 release? And if you don't know exactly, the closest person to get the date and the month and the year it will get the point.
Lucas, July.
Lucas.
July 1999.
Okay, I'll just make a note of that. That is incorrect.
November 1999.
Okay, I'll make a note of that.
Danta.
Can you give me a
I-
date, Rodri?
I want to say 27th.
27th. Okay. 27. Right. 11. Okay, Dante, go ahead.
So I was
that is
going to say
incorrect.
something. I was going to say like the 28th of October.
28th of October. Okay. So, I'll reveal to you that Bobbleding gets the point.
Yes!
I had a feeling.
Because
What was
he
the
didn't
release
say,
date?
he didn't say the date correct, the number correctly, the date number, but it was November 1999, and it was actually the 2nd of November 1999.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
That makes sense.
So
Makes
yeah,
sense.
congratulations, Bobbleding. You got on your second orb.
I had that in my head because one of the video essays I did on my channel had the release date on the thumbnail. And I was just struggling for the number, but I had in my head November. So
Yeah. Well, that's
That's
good.
fair.
It won you the point.
okay.
Okay, question 4. Here we go.
Should have remembered.
How did Ripto get his name?
Oh, Bubble Dink.
Danta.
Oh, Danta, go ahead.
Oh,
It is based on the spelling of Spyro's name in Japanese.
Yes, that is correct. You get the orb.
I knew that actually.
Ah.
Yeah.
I knew it, but I didn't buzz in. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Very nice. Ooh, we are getting quite close. We're getting
Oh,
close
okay.
between Danta and Bolding here.
You're going down, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going down.
So yeah. To give more people a specific answer in terms of that, basically how Spyro's name is written it's displayed in Japanese because the symbols kind of mix together a little bit, trying to get a good logo, a cool logo going. The like there's a symbol that's like this, and it has like a circle above it, and that looks like a P
Because it
and
makes the
an
P.
I.
It makes the
Yeah.
P sound if it has the circle above it, right?
That's right. The name is really spelled out Supairo.
Yeah.
But with the letters together, it looks like it spells out Rita.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's
looks like
'cause of
that
the font
in
they used.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sparrow in
That's true,
Japanese
yeah.
is a particularly blatant example of that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So now we're getting to the halfway point. This is where things are going to get a little bit more difficult.
Okay.
I started off like fairly easy, but now it's going to get a little bit trickier. So prepare for the halfway point. Question 5.
Ooh.
Who said this line? And I'm looking for the character's full name. Okay? Who said this line? Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Danta.
Go ahead.
I want to say Fisher the Breeze Builder.
That is correct.
Oh!
Yes!
I was thinking the name Beaky, but then I couldn't remember what the character class was called. So, yeah, you earned that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't believe I
Wow.
actually got that right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Shows that you played the game too much, probably. I don't know.
there are several NPCs.
No, I'll tell you my legit thinking. It was yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a breeze builder named Fisher, and Crystal
Yeah.
Fisher is probably watching this
Oh, I
video.
should
Hello,
have
Crystal
thought of
Fisher.
that. Oh, I think
That was
I
literally my only thinking.
I think
The laws
we
of
actually
deduction
said
are on your
this in
side
my
there.
LP as well. I seem to remember. Like I made that
Possibly,
joke,
yeah.
then you were like, "Oh, you beat me to it," and now, hearing you say Fisher jogged my memory. But you're not going to
Literally.
give me the point though, Gin and Juice. So.
It's funny to think I'll be on the
Dancing
beach
on
in
it.
a few hours now. After, I just did a
Oh,
Spiral
nice.
2 quiz, but I'm on the beach in Spain, so it's all good.
Yeah.
You know?
Sunny Beach or Dragon Shores?
Dragon Shores, mate.
Oh,
But
nice.
anyway,
Don't end
yeah,
up in
with the
Glimmer, though.
fireball glitch,
I hope you'll have a sunny flight.
Yep, yes.
Hey,
yes, I hope
hey,
so
nice
too.
one.
Well, I hope for a sunny flight anyway,
Yeah.
I'd rather it be that,
Passing by
as opposed
Ocean
to,
Speedway.
as opposed to a John Denver flight, Anyway,
Just
so
don't
let's
take
move
it with
on.
me to
Let's,
Glimmer.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, so question 6. Now, before I ask this question, I like to say we have made up many names for our channel. We have Square to Charge, we have a Triangle to Talk, and so on. So I ask you, and I'm looking for a specific answer. But if none of you give me the specific answer, if you say the button correctly, then you get the point. But yeah,
Right.
here it goes. What is the button prompt for paying money bags?
Lucas
Bobblethink.
X.
Yes. Go ahead, Lucas.
X.
Okay. I'm going to listen to what the others two have to say because I'm looking for a specific answer here. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's an ambiguous one, I think, because
Say your name.
what's that?
Say your name if you're answering.
I said my name earlier, Bobbledink.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's an ambiguous one because it was like there's two inputs that you make, or there's two key inputs that you make. There's triangle to talk to him in the first place, and then there's X to pay. So it depends which one you're saying, but
No, it's
seeing as
called
you
X
said
to
what
play.
is X to pay, I
Yeah,
don't know
what's
what
your-
else.
So what's your answer?
Well, you asked about the input to pay him, so I probably would have said what Lucas would say. But if that is correct, I think he should get the point because he answered first.
Okay, if you think that is the way to do it, then yeah, that's fair enough. I was thinking that maybe we could get like a reference to in the channel here, but anyway, Balding, you already said the reference, so that's cool.
Yeah.
If you want to give Lucas a point, that is very cool.
Well, he did answer first, so
Yeah, he did answer first, and he did say the correct button prompt. So yeah, the button prompt is the X button. But yeah, I've written for the answer X to pay.
Yeah. Oh
X to
man.
pay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so I'll give Lucas the point there.
Yeah.
Lucas.
Because he did it first.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
You're back
that
in
is
the running,
correct,
Lucas.
It is X.
Yeah, finally, yes.
But yeah, okay, so here we go. Question 7. What is the total of gems in Autumn Plains and its levels? What is the total gem count you get when you finish Autumn Plains and their levels 100%?
Right, okay. Every single level, okay.
Danta,
Go ahead.
4,400.
Ping pong, that's right.
Nice.
What?
I only know this
Did
because
you- did
every
you-
level has 400 gems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
every
was
level.
trying to count the levels, but I got up to 10, and I was like, I'm missing one somewhere. So
I was about to go to the calculator, yeah.
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 Because I knew about the 400 gems thing as well, actually.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just like, you know what? There are 8 talisman, 2 speedways, 1 homeworld. That's
Yeah.
11. I know that 10 times 400 is 4,000. Add 400, perfect.
Yeah,
Quick maths.
perfect.
Quick
But,
See, my
yeah.
GCSEs are good for something.
Yeah. As you said, that C in maths came in handy.
Yeah, exactly. Good on you. Yeah.
But yeah, when I was researching this question, I was like, there is just seriously 400 gems in every single level. I've never noticed. Especially because when you think about, especially when you think about Spyro 1, they have different gem counts in a lot.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I noticed was because in Spyro 3, it's like the first homeworld, every level has 400 gems, but then it increments up with each one. So for the second homeworld,
Yes.
they all have 500 gems, except for the homeworld and Speedway. They all have 600 in Evening Lake, except for the homeworld and the Speedway, and then so on for Midnight Mountain. And then the Sparks levels that each have 200 gems, because, you know,
Yeah.
Sparks.
Yeah, it took me longer than I care to admit to realize that trend existed in the games.
Wow.
Yeah. To be honest, I like seeing the different gem counts, like in Spyro 1, you know, being like there's that also factor about guessing how many gems there are going to be in this level. You know, if you want to do a question on that,
It makes treasure run races interesting, because
yeah, that
if
would
you
be
know the
definitely
gem
like
counts, then yeah.
like maybe like a bingo sheet, like complete a level that has 500 gems.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Question 8. Now it's another numbers question, so the closest person to get the number gets the point.
Get the calculators ready,
Okay.
folks.
Calculators are not needed,
Okay.
Good.
because if you need a calculator for this, I worry about you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Juninju
how many orbs are there in Autumn Plains? And when I say Autumn Plains, I mean Autumn Plains and its levels.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say that, like just the secret orbs in Autumn Plains. That's too easy.
Danta,
Go ahead.
25.
Ping pong. That's correct.
Ah, how do you know this,
Oh,
Dancer?
God. I literally just calculated everything in my head.
Oh,
See, this is how I know.
So
Dancer
you guys were
played
just
it more
talking. I
than
was like,
But
okay,
man,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and I've played it loads over the years, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, there's
Well, it's just
like
that they're like inconsistent across levels. Like some have 4, some have 3.
I think there's like 4 in the hub world. I knew that, but like when I went to Crystal Glacier, I was like, I think there's 3, and then I was like, yeah, it's too slow with it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's and there are there are many different ones, but most levels in Autumn Plains, if I'm not mistaken, have 3 orbs.
Yeah,
Most of
I
them.
think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
most of them, except the hub world. Yeah, weirdly enough, I think that has. I think that is 4, isn't it? I think that's 4.
I think Shady Oasis and Fracture Hills, they have 2.
No, Fracture Hills is
Oh, no, it has 3. Fracture Hills is 3, yeah. That's correct. Okay.
So
yeah.
does the hub world just have 2 then?
No,
three?
the hub world has 3, I think.
No, the Hub World
yeah,
is too.
yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah.
one behind the wall, there's one on... actually, is there? No, there
There's
isn't.
one behind
There's
the
just
wall
2,
and
isn't
there's
there?
one on the
on,
island.
on the island, yeah, there's only 2.
There was going to be 3.
That was
Yeah.
what was
Removed
throwing
one.
me off. I think. Yeah, I think that was what was throwing me off because I wasn't entirely confident.
Oh,
with my
the
thoughts.
64th or 65th
Yeah.
orb, rather. Yeah.
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 Curses
Yeah,
of
revealed in that
development.
I've always noticed
prototype.
that, like, when you get to the end of the game, it's 64 orbs, 6400 gems,
Yeah.
and that's like they were mocking the Nintendo 64. That's what I think they were trying to do with that.
Yeah.
Because who else were they
Oh.
referencing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, fun thing though, I was gonna actually make this question: how many orbs do you are in the game in total? But that would be way too easy because you see the number at the end of the game.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been a question 1 type question.
Everybody knows that question, so I made it so it's specific. But the one with that which has the most orbs in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so here we go. Question 9. Well, last 2 questions, guys.
Okay.
So,
Oh wow, this is getting intense.
so here we go. Now this is quite. I think this is going to be very difficult, but I don't think it's too hard.
Okay.
Who said this line? And I'm looking for the character name, yeah, but it's not. It's just the character name. It's very short, to be honest. Who said this line? I am sure we will find some other way of stopping these criminals.
Lucas
Go
Mayer.
ahead. That is right.
Who was it?
That is correct. So,
Lucas Mayer. Wait, we're related now? Like...
Mayer! Mayer! That's the Scottish.
yeah, it is just Mayor.
I'm the 7th brother, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
gonna say, I don't
Lucas, do you
remember.
want to tell us where you hear this dialogue in the game?
It's in Metro Speedway when you're doing his when you're doing his mission. Yeah. The guy with the gems,
Yeah.
the thieves, the gem thieves. That's right.
Yeah.
In the line.
Specifically, this line is said when you say when he asks you for help and you say no.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
it says.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See, it makes
Yeah, that
sense
makes
now that
sense.
you say it, but at the
That
time
makes
I was
sense, yeah.
thinking, like, wait, what levels are there criminals in? You know, it
Yeah,
sounds
I
like the
remem-
sort of thing
I'm
that
not gonna
a
lie.
minister would
Yeah.
say, but not.
I
video
was
game
like,
industry.
when I researched this question, I looked up a video where every bit of dialogue in Spyro 2, and I just scrolled through them trying to find the most obscure piece of information or character could say.
It's like your own
it's good.
version of the
See,
egg hunt. In a
my
way.
thought process went to Scorch because of an infamous line in the community. Oh God, they're criminals.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, my mind went there first, but I was like, nah.
Oh goodness, they're fugitives. Like,
Exactly.
yeah,
Oh goodness, they're fugitives.
the polite Englishman way of saying it.
Oh dear, they're delinquents.
Not the place
What are you, Harry
Scotsman way of
Potter?
saying it.
Oh dear, the meddling kids.
Yeah.
No, I thought he was Johnny
I
Depp.
would have gone away with two of
when-
them
Oh,
were
yeah,
meddling
yeah.
kids.
Wait, didn't Johnny
The
Depp
dumb
play
purple
Harry
dragon?
Potter?
No, he played me.
Oh,
Yeah. He
Who
looked
then
a bit like
played Harry
Harry Potter with glasses.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, back to the story.
Yes. Right, one question left.
No,
Let's
sorry,
go.
I mean the
One question
the
left.
quiz, not the story.
Can
yeah.
Lucas steal it with
Yeah,
this
yeah.
last one?
Sorry?
Can Lucas steal it with this last one? Let's find
Yeah.
out.
no- Okay, so
I'm packing
To
my
make the
bag.
entire game redundant, this next round is actually worth 20 points.
Right, okay.
actually, that's not a bad idea. I will make
Oh
this.
no! It's actually the swap store rule and real life.
I'm going to get, like, this is what I do in my job sometimes when there's like a team where they have a very low score they can't possibly catch up. So I'll give people a chance to catch up with Danta.
Okay.
to see.
Understandable.
So the next, this question is going to be, let's see. It's going to be, let's see, 4 points, worth 4 points.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right, let's get the question.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Luke
Here we
is
go.
surprised from a distance away.
Okay. So here's the question. Question 10. Final question, guys. How many levels are there that require some kind of requirement to unlock? And before you answer, when I say requirement to unlock, I don't just mean you need a specific collectible. You need to do something in order to access the level, and it doesn't mean that the portal is locked, or it can mean the portal is blocked by something, and you need to use something in order to enter it. So, how many levels are that require something to unlock?
Is this including boss fights?
Okay, no, this is not including boss fights because I'm only including main levels here. Main levels.
Bobolink.
Go ahead.
12?
That is not correct. So, Bobolink, you're frozen out. Go ahead.
15.
That is incorrect.
No, I don't think so.
Go ahead, Lucas.
I think it's 6.
6. Okay. So I think I'll give I'll give the point to the closest person with the answer. The answer is 10.
Oh damn! I
So I get
miscounted
it
then.
Yeah.
Yay!
You
Yeah.
Wow.
So what were those levels then?
And the levels. Okay, so the first one you need to unlock is Aquaria Towers. You have to lower the wall in front of him. You have to pay him. And the second one is Ocean Speedway. You need 3 orbs. And another one is Zephyr, where you have to pay money bags. Yeah, Shady Oasis. You have to pay money bags again. You have Icy Speedway. Again, money bags. And you have to unlock Canyon Speedway. And you have to unlock Cloud Temples. And you have to unlock Metropolis. Wait, did I miscount?
No, I don't think so.
You said Metro Speedway, right?
Metro. Yeah, you need Metro Speedway. That's it. You need to activate the Whirlwind. Geez, what was the last one?
Dragon Shores?
Yes, that's it. That was what I was thinking. Dragon Shores.
I never even thought about Dragon Shores, actually.
I was also thinking
gonna
of ones locked behind abilities that you had to unlock as well.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah.
So I included levels like Haruko, Sunny Beach, Scorch.
Yeah. But I didn't count those because you're not really unlocking the levels. You are just unlocking that part of the home world.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there are 10 levels that require something to unlock. And so the scores. So we have Lucas on 2 points. So nice Lucas. We have Danta on 5 points. So very nice. And because of the bonus from the last question, we have Boldink on 6.
Oh, yeah!
Yay! I regret making that joke about...
Well, now you seal your fate.
This is why you don't know. Comedy is a dangerous weapon.
But credits where credits due. Dante was dominating that quiz, I would just like to say.
Yeah. I almost feel I've done a bit of a Kiwi to Danta's Bobbledink, like I didn't deserve to win that, but I just sort of snatched victory. Not bitter about
Yeah.
that in any way, but
just like you did in this Toy Story 2 race, yeah, that's right.
yeah, exactly. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's Toy Story 2 all
Which
over again.
only I'm bitter about. Not even Dan's bitter about it. Like, I asked
I'm
him
not
about
bitter
this
about
in
it,
this.
but Lucas is.
I remember in the Sonic Adventure 2 race, he was like, I was a bit bored about it. And I was like, you
That's-
weren't bored about it one bit. And he was like,
That's
no,
why
I wasn't.
Lucas enjoyed my suffering in the Pokemon race, but there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
On a basis of principle, yeah.
okay. So, well, before that wraps up the quiz, and before we go, we're coming to the end of the cast right now. Before we go, I'd just like to have some brief words from our cast members today. And I ask
Brief
you
word
one
from our
last
sponsor.
question. I ask
My
you, yeah, your sponsor. I ask you one last question. What would you like to see on X to play in the future?
So
Body
one
wanks.
game that I would, you know, that's fair enough.
You know, just
So-
one game.
One game that I do want to see in terms of it could be a co-op game is Nicktoons Unite,
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds cool,
because
actually.
I think
it's a
that
good
could
one.
be a fun one.
I've never
Especially through
heard of that,
Classic.
but
For me,
It's a game where you play SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, and Jimmy Neutron.
it's like the Nickelodeon equivalent of Kingdom Hearts, basically.
Effectively, yes. You know, you were saying
I-
that, Drew?
I call Danny Phantom.
yeah.
Oh, come on! If anyone's Danny
Phantom,
Phantom, it should
you
be
know.
the guy called Danny.
Yeah,
fair
very
enough.
true.
I'll be
Yeah,
SpongeBob then.
You look a
Okay.
bit like SpongeBob. For me, it would be probably. For me, it would be Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. Although it's quite
Yes.
a long,
RPG.
it's quite a long game. So either episodes would have to be longer, or you might just have to like highlight it a little bit, and cut out
Yeah.
like the long grinding sections and go straight to the boss fight sort of. But,
it's long, but it's not suffering long like Crash Bash.
yeah, no. Whose
Yeah, really
idea to make that a race? Like, they should be fired.
That's fair.
Or cancelled.
Shout out to Casey's comments.
Yes, yeah. I forgot to credit them in the video,
Well,
but he did.
it's
deliver.
always it's just a variant of him saying, "Why'd you do this?" and everything. And I even asked him, was that the idea? And he said yes.
Nice.
in that exact tone as well. Just yes, one word answer.
Also, I feel like it's strange as well because he did like me, he did have fond memories of the game growing up, but obviously we're not got rose tinted glasses. It's always a criticism I hear about nostalgia. Oh, you're wearing rose tinted glasses. Yep, you could like something even with the flaws, But like in that, and I do like Crash Bash like enough to because I've 200%ed it, so I must have some liking for it, But even when like Casey says things like, I'm like, yeah, I agree.
I still think of it as the best Crash game, but anyway.
It's I think it's got like some of the. I think like in terms of difficulty, you're never going to find another Crash game that matches it. Not even Crash 4, which Marcus, expert of all Crash games, has said it is not as hard as Crash Bash. So
Yeah.
that's my
I'll always have a soft spot
closing
for
case on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I-
with Crash Bash, like people say it's repetitive because they pretty much copy and paste the mini games, but just put a little twist on it. But I like to think, what other way could you make a party game in that style, but that starts off easy and then it gradually gets harder over time, and they just so naturally I would think, okay, you just put a different gimmick on it. The base game, the base mini game, but now let's put another twist on it to see how well you can do it with this in the way. Or let's add this so that you have sticky balls.
Yeah.
I've always liked that about Detective Pikachu. I mean, so what? Crash Bash itself, like it has the honor of being one of the first new games I ever played, which is really saying something about the era of which I grew up in. So I mean, that's a brutal new game to be introduced to, because it was like I got into gaming at 2000, which is quite late for somebody that was born in '93, I guess. Yeah, so but like I knew about games way before that. But like Crash Bash itself and Spar 3, played them on a demo like when they were just coming out, and I was just thinking Crash Bash like, wow, this is an amazing looking game. But looking back at it, like it's only slightly better graphically than Crash Bandicoot 1. You know? It's like got that charm with the character models. Like it's just pure 90s, you know, the way I love that about it. Yeah, it's got charm in its visuals. And Oxide being the final boss. The Oxide just being the final boss just because I like that too.
I almost think the year 2000 was the most 90s year ever. It was great.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I even had a Star Wars Phantom Menace game that was very 90s as well, because that was 99 that film came out. So, and that was the first game I ever played.
So bad it wasn't even emulated, or was that something different?
Oh no, that was another one. But this one was like a little more popular, but like it was on PlayStation 1, and it was Jared Power Battles, and that was the first game I ever played and owned. And the only reason why I got it was because I said to my mum, and I think my dad was up at the time, don't say anything, Roger. You know, like, I was like, look, it's Darth Maul on the TV. I need to play that, you know, like, because it was like a trailer on the TV. Oh, it's Darth Maul. I was like, okay, come on, I want to get the PlayStation one, you know. And so I didn't get it because of Crash Bandicoot. I got it because Darth Maul was on the PlayStation. That's the only reason why I got the PlayStation. That game. It took me years to get up to Darth Maul in it, by the way. I didn't get up to it until 2003. That fun game was so difficult.
I've decided we're racing that on Square to Charge, Supercharge.
Yes.
Let's go. But...
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
I will do that. I think Casey and I should race in that. Yeah, actually, that would be good.
Yeah.
Like Casey, like I just always bring him into that game. You know, like, oh, you've not really played it, but we'll do multiplayer anyway. Like oh, you know, because that's a co-op game technically for some reason. But no.
Well, that's an awesome story. Lucas, it's nice to hear the reason why you have a PlayStation in the first place.
Yeah.
I
thought it was a bit different, you know.
So I think did you say like briefly before what the game you want to see on Extra Play, Lucas? What did you say? If you did?
40 Winks. Yeah, I said 40 Winks because that was the game that was bonded around my PlayStation when I was young. The game itself, like it has the N64 version has co-op. There's an interesting story about the N64 version being cancelled years ago that might be interesting to go into. And you know, it's another Eurocom game, and I feel like Square to Charge has kind of developed a bit of a Eurocom thing since Crash Bash, so I feel like it'd be right to continue that theme.
Yeah. Long may it
and I've referenced it a lot in the Crash Bash race, I'm pretty sure as well.
Until
that game, actually.
When the company folded.
Vanished. Yeah, it took a while for it to actually falter. Yeah, that's why I always say, like, you know, say what you want about Crash Bash, it didn't crumble the company.
Yeah.
It took 13 years after the game came out for that to happen.
Yeah.
There was some GoldenEye game that they worked on before. So that's probably what did it. You know, yeah. Working on James Bond.
Nice. I would like to see 40 Winks too. I haven't played it, but I think I should do it at one point.
Yeah. It's a good co-op game, and it has a lot of elements that would suit October. Ooh. You know, so yes, we'll see what happens there.
And,
yeah.
Is there any games you want to see?
Yeah, I do have like a few games in mind, but for the benefit, I'll just like say one. But it's kind of like I'm kind of like cheating at my own question. But it's not a specific game, but a specific series. But they're pretty much all the same, no matter which game you do. But it will be neat to actually see a community let's play of a Pokemon game, a main series Pokemon game.
Yeah,
and the main highlight of this Pokemon let's play is that we name the Pokemon very specific things in reference to the channel or our banter or whatever.
Yeah.
Why?
Lord Pikachu requests Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Yes,
was a good game in
that is
fairness.
now
Yeah.
mandatory.
So,
Yeah.
but it would also be neat if it was a Pokemon game none of us have played.
Impossible.
I don't know. I haven't really
pretty
heard
much
much
all of them.
Pokemon talk in the background, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's. I personally don't really care for Pokemon all that much. Just throwing that out
Me
there.
neither with that. Well, it's fallen down now.
They were
Well,
strange,
Anyway,
like,
give me a moment. I got to put on my slippers.
I put on my I put my nightlight on in the computer, right, and the Pokemon looks even more yellow than it normally does.
But yeah, I think
Just give me a moment. Got to put away my clothes.
Gotta put them away.
now we're going.
Well, there's another not Pokemon fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even
It's
I've
not
got
like I
something
made these
Pokemon
in
related, and I've
BT
not even played a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
I got the Pokemon fucking Nintendo Switch cover.
Bit
Wow.
of free advertising for Game Freak.
It's a
But there you
Pokeball on it, you know. Just
but yeah.
because.
Well, if I was to say like, more or less a specific Pokemon game, it would be like one of the earlier ones, like the GBA ones, maybe. Like, I mean, I'm like maybe like as I'm sure we probably played Pokemon Red and Blue, but have we ever played Leaf Green? I don't know.
I've played
I
Fire
have.
Red, but that's not Leaf Green. So.
Yes,
that's
not
fair
Leaf
point.
Green.
Oh,
Yes,
what about a ROM hack? Because you get people who like
Ooh.
make sort of. They basically use all the graphics and stuff from the GBA series, but they do it to create a new sort of storyline or game.
What about a
Yeah.
randomizer?
And those,
I was
That'd be
thinking
good.
that, yeah,
Nuzlocke.
like what Zelda gets as well, yeah.
Yeah,
that could work definitely.
a
Absolutely.
lot of ideas.
There's a lot of
you
things
know.
that could work.
There are ideas. But it just basically the idea concept I have is just like I was just playing through a simple Pokemon game.
I
and
argue
just
we spend the next
making
4
jokes to
hours
the whole
talking
thing.
about all the ideas for Pokemon games we could do.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lucas.
But
You
yeah,
have to
and
miss your flight.
of course, any Pokemon game is fine. But yeah, if people want Pokemon Yellow, well, let's go for that. If people want Pokemon Sapphire, why not? Or if people want like more,
Pokemon
less.
Wii it is.
Pokemon Ranger. I thought we were going to do that one.
Oh, I love
Ranger,
Pokemon
yes.
Ranger. That was my first ever DS game.
Oh, really?
I love Ranger.
Yeah.
My first ever Pokemon DS game was Pokemon Dash, the racing game.
My
Where-
first DS game was Pokemon Diamond.
Wow.
You had one of the good
Pokemon
Pokemon
Diamond.
games.
My first DS game was what every kid had when he got his first DS, Mario 64 DS.
Yeah,
That's fair enough.
that's actually the first game I played on the DS.
It actually still uses the name for Nintendo 64 on the DS, you know. It's like
The amount of people that call it. Apparently, like it's become I forget like the term for it, but like misremembering something. I forget what's called, what that but
like
but,
Mandela effect or false memory.
Mandela effect.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's become something of a Mandela effect for some people to say, "Oh, I played Mario DS as a kid. Which one? Mario 64 DS. Oh, because like there's new Super Mario Bros DS, and then there's the
Mario
pretty big
Kart
list.
DS
And then we
Mario Kart DS, and I'm pretty sure there was RPGs like Partners in Time. Yeah. So
I'm glad that they stopped that. DS Wii new era.
Yeah, Switch. Like, I'm glad that stopped. Yeah, that was. That is a
Mario
long
Kart
running
Switch.
theme. Actually,
I mean that I don't know. I think Switch
I mean,
has a lot of different
that-
meanings, and that might have
I
just
mean, that-
encouraged too many jokes.
I mean, that was the one thing I wanted to have from Nintendo is just the Mario Kart game called Switch, and the gimmick was you could actually strategize your power ups by switching them between two.
Missed
but-
a trick. What a lost opportunity.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Yeah. They need to just put you in, like, as their CEO in charge, because I think you'd have some good ideas that would actually.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Make
Nintendo, step up your game, even though you outsold the Wii recently.
I mean, they already made a switching mechanic as well before, like in Double Dash, 2 people in a car.
Double Dash, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
switch them.
the Crash Taxi Racing ripoff. Yeah.
I'm like, if they brought that, if in the next Mario Kart,
I wanted to play that at arcade actually, but we never got to.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's very difficult, Lucas.
Yeah, because Roger and I like met up recently. We play a lot of games like that on there, in that place called Arcade.
We didn't talk about this at all for this entire hour and a half. Yeah. We met up recently.
I mentioned it once, but
we didn't talk about it though. Is what I mean. Like, we mentioned it, but
yeah.
But yeah,
referenced briefly. Yeah.
I suggest we spend the next 4 hours talking about it.
So I'll just like add this as well. Like, I hope in the next Mario Kart or a Mario Kart in the future, we have 2 modes: single kart or double dash mode.
Nice.
Yes.
I think that needs to come back. Like, people say Double Dash was the best Mario Kart game.
And they clearly haven't played Mario Kart Wii, but
Yeah.
I think Mario Kart Wii is very treasured in the community. I like it myself as well.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Wii was one of the first Mario games I ever played.
And actually, that was the one game that got drifting right. And then Mario Kart 8 had to come along and nerf it. And it was like, okay, fine, like, make the karts and bikes more equal. But why kill the drift when it was so
Nintendo
good?
loves the nerf games.
But it wasn't broken,
I've noticed that.
And they had to be like, drift.
They just have to make things less fun because they think it's broken,
They hate speedrunners, so.
Like, when they introduced...
Speedrunners hate them.
Like, when they introduced the... when they introduced the bikes, they had a wheelie in the Wii game, but they got rid of it in Mario Kart 8, and I think the reason was because on the last lap, if you wheelie on a bike, you could just get into first place.
Yeah, that's
if you're like tongue-tied.
It's like there's so many exploits in these games, like in Mario Kart 64, the amount of tracks that you can now just stay on the same lap, but then like if you go over the hill a little bit, you do a specific trick, the game will think, oh, you've went a lap, and that's how so many people get like 3-second world records in the game.
I see.
Because they can trick the map into thinking that they're further ahead than they are. It's brilliant. Like, it's brilliant how I think like Mario Kart 64 is some of the deepest like speedrun mechanics I've ever seen in a game. Actually, I wasn't very good at it though, because I didn't win a single race at arcade. But that's a story for another day. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, that has been a lovely conversation with everybody here. But unfortunately, we have come to the end of the cast. Everyone just go, oh.
Oh. I've got a flight to catch.
Yeah. We have to wrap this.
How dare you enjoy a fun holiday?
I know.
Oh, I know, right?
Saying for the whole next week, I'm on holiday mode.
Yeah, of course. I'm just going to post that in the chat every day. Yeah, I'm on holiday mode, yeah. And Bobbledink.
Lucas Bolt on holiday.
Bolting on away from this country, yes.
Yeah. But
I don't blame you.
Wait, yeah, you're probably doing a good thing there.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, it's been lovely chatting with everybody and to reveal our new Let's Play series. And if you have been paying attention to this cast, if you haven't fallen asleep or anything, I have purposely put lots of hints into this cast to tell you what the first game of X Play is going to be. And I will actually blow everybody's minds right now. There has been a hint since 1 second into the cast of what the game's going to be.
1 second.
And it's on Dante's camera right now.
Oh.
In the background.
Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
Oh,
Detective Pikachu 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually unveiling the all-new game adaptation of Spy Family. Look out for it.
There. Spy
yeah,
Family Detective
so-
Pikachu's Rage.
Spyro family.
So I'll reveal it and like I'll give you a little countdown to say import like if okay, so not a countdown, but if you want to have a guess right now, pause the video, have a guess, and
Does that include us
Happy
as
New
well?
Year.
hey, there you go. There's the countdown. Okay, so that's your chance for pausing the video. Here we go. This, as you can see in the background down to his camera, we has a Spyro poster. So yeah. Our first game is going to be Spyro 2, Riptor's Rage, Gateway to Glimmer, Tondemo no Soir. We're going to be
Spyro
playing
2.
the American version specifically. We're going to play Riptor's Rage. So.
I'm going to be honest. I thought that Spyro quiz was completely unrelated to the channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a bit confusing at some point.
We're not
but-
even named after Spyro, really. So yeah, it was completely out of left
Yeah.
field.
Obviously, like, look at the Switch controller here. The charge button is Y, so you don't press Y to charge. You press
Yeah,
square to
exactly.
charge. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, yeah.
Awful design choice, Nintendo.
Or if you like asking Microsoft, it's X to charge.
Awful design choice, Microsoft.
Wait, so we're renaming our series?
Oh man.
Square to play.
Yeah, it's square to play. Y to talk.
Yeah. Or just
B
wide
to
talk,
B to go back.
if you want to be existential about it.
Circle to talk.
Y talk.
Press X
But-
to doubt.
Yes, this is the end of the cast. So it's been very nice. I hope you all enjoyed this cast. It's been a while, a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but we are here. We're at the end. We got time. We had time to do everything. It's been great. We had lots of banter. We had lots of stuff talked about.
Yeah, we did.
And-
Yeah.
And
We had
I think, and I
Detective
think,
Pikachu shenanigans.
and personally, I think that Square to Charge, the YouTube channel, has a very bright future ahead with this new series and all the new people coming in as well.
Well, and the new
Thank you very much,
Pokemon,
Gin
yeah,
and
of course.
Juice, for the
Well,
past couple of hours. It's been great.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you
you for
that,
hosting.
yeah.
Like, thank you for the 5 hours.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
past
still not
7
as
hours
long
have
as
been
the
great.
99 SC final, so, you know.
Yeah.
You're doing all right there.
I can't
Okay.
believe I can't believe it. Yeah.
Okay, so for the last thing, do you have any one comment to say to end the video?
I
anything,
can't.
okay.
I can't believe I managed to do this. Yeah, that's good. Good enough.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Go home.
Press the
Go
triangle
home.
button. You can have a good look around.
Yeah, go on,
Um,
everybody. It's over now. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
over.
yeah.
Bye.
It's over.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Is
Let's
that
ask
it?
Kiwi
Is
if he's
everyone-
anything to say. Do you have
my
anything to
cheeks
say,
up.
Kiwi? Oh yeah, no, I've got to go back home now. Sorry, see you later. Oh,
Yeah,
Kiwi's
go
gotta
home,
go.
Kiwi. You've got a
Uh,
long flight.
You're not going to walk into the station?
Yeah.
You might bump into him on the way over to Gran Canaria.
He may send his detective to go down to the station
Roll
and
the
see what's up.
credits.
Yeah.
All the credits. Okay, so see you guys.
Bye.
See you in X to Play.
Bye.
See you next episode. Du-du-du-du-du-du.
Bye.